Hello interwebs and welcome back to Let's Play Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. My name is Skinny Minnie, and last episode we tried to save Lynn from the submarine sinking, and we couldn't open the door until apparently the manipulator saved us. And he looks like gears and stuff, so he has no idea why he saved us, and we don't know who we are anymore. So yeah, we're about to get some information. These 10 years. I've been watching that junkyard superintendent do his research, and I think I've got some of it figured out. Huh. The meteorite's radiation gives spirits special powers, like possessing and manipulating objects.
And in my case, swapping objects.
Exactly. Apparently, there are individual differences in the powers we get, and it seems these powers change as time goes by. They do? Yeah, my powers have changed over the past 10 years. At first, I could only manipulate small living creatures. Now then, how do you suppose we got these powers? It's simple.
It is? How then?
In a nutshell, we died while exposed to the energy emitted by the meteorite. It's radiation.
That's what it does. Dying while being exposed to the radiation.
On that day 10 years ago. Dun. Oh, ow. A fragment of that meteorite pierced my heart and I died. So, of course, I received special powers.
Hey, wait a minute. Is that how I got my powers too?
You know, you may be right. Oh no, Missile got ran over by a scooter. And he died where the meteorite fell.
Are the Temsic remnants still right there in the park at the bottom of the crater?
You're right. So that must mean I must have died in the presence of that meteorite's radiation too. Oh. Okay, what about the time effect? Another effect the meteorite's radiation has on us is that it gives us time. Again, I think the time effect is centered around the theme of death, but it's not all that clear. So the fact that I can return to 4 minutes before a person's death is another effect of that meteorite? One of the characteristics of that meteorite is its ability to replay the moment of death.
Replay the moment of death? Oh, this is all so strange and confusing, I just can't take it all in! It makes
These voices, excuse me.
It makes about as much sense to me as anything else.
Yeah, strange and confusing. That just about sums up the object that pierced my body that day. Thanks to that meteorite fragment, my very existence is a contradiction.
What do you mean?
Yeah, that's what I don't understand either. I think that day, when the fragment pierced my heart, I lost my life. However, because it remained inside me, that fragment continued to constantly regenerate my body. Oh, okay, that's what I was wondering. I was like, if he died, then why is his body still there? In other words, my body was continuously cycling between the moments that have separated my life and death. What? My body's vital function stopped 10 years ago. My body's time is perpetually stopped at the moment just before death. Time's just stopped, huh? So I just simply existed, not really alive and not really dead. That pretty much sums up about these last 10 years for me, ever since that incident in the park. My body hasn't aged a day, and my hair hasn't grown an inch. Come to think of it, that old pigeon guy mentioned something. He said he couldn't cut this guy's body with the scalpel. So I guess as soon as the incision was made, his body would be regenerated. Wow. So he's kind of like a Wolverine, except not really. Before I left this country, I wanted to do one thing. I wanted to get revenge on people who stole our lives. Our lives? As part of the deal, I made those guys promise to cooperate.
Cooperate? You mean the kidnapping?
It went all fine. I manipulated the justice minister and made him issue the execution order, but I thought he might call it off the execution at the last second. So that's why he wanted his daughter kidnapped.
But they kidnapped the wrong girl.
Little did I know, they had their own reasons for cooperating with me.
Huh?
Their objective was to wipe out everybody who had to do with the Temsic.
Oh.
Detective Jowd was one such person. They were happy to cooperate.
Man, that sucks.
Inspector Cabanela and that junkyard super, they were slated to be wiped too.
Well, stink. So it's just happens to all be a coincidence? Oh my god.
And as it turns out,
oh. No. No.
I was one of their targets as well.
Oh, well, we could have told you that. That's what we saw at the thingy where it said it was eliminated with Lynn, and that's where I was first shocked.
So they stole my Temsic fragment, and here I am. But they had one more final target. Lynn? You, Detective.
Me? Why Lynn? That doesn't make sense. She didn't die.
If you weren't there in that park that day 10 years ago, I never would have thought of doing something as stupid as taking a hostage.
Oh, okay. But I was just a little kid playing in the park.
Yeah, you can't really blame her for that. Yeah, I know.
Huh?
10 years later, you'd become a detective looking into Jowd's case. Tonight, I invited you to a quiet spot on the edge of town. It was a trap, you see.
Oh. Huh! Finally, we figured out what happened.
I told you who I was. You never saw my face that day 10 years ago. So of course you didn't recognize me.
Oh.
Whoa. I took possession of you to make you shoot me.
That's why she jerked back so fast.
She's resisting.
Yeah.
Your subconscious resisted me. Such incredible power. It was the first time I wasn't able to control somebody completely. The aim was off and the first shot missed the mark.
What? Oh!
Oh my gosh, the junker was equipped with security cameras. I knew you'd be wanted for murder. Well, that was my plan anyway.
Oh no. No! Oh, then that guy.
But they had other ideas. They simply wanted you wiped out. But then, something threw a big monkey wrench into their scheme.
That was me!
I showed up.
Yeah, me. Me, the player. I showed up.
I was supposed to meet up with them after that. But then, something went wrong.
What happened?
My body disappeared. Ah, the Inspector in White was responsible for that one. My precious bargaining chip was in that body. I had to get it back no matter what. That inspector caused me no end of trouble.
But why were those people targeting me? I never heard of the
Temsic Meteorite. Because you were looking into the Jowd case. They thought you would find out about Temsic sooner or later.
Well, poop. So, my sort of theory was kind of correct, I guess. I don't know. Well, this sucks. We're gonna die here.
Well, Lynn is, and Camilla, if we don't get out. And that's pretty much the whole story. The only thing left to do now is wait for the water pressure to crush the submarine.
Oh, no.
There are no cores that link from here to the water surface. I have an idea. We hook up a phone line and... There are no communication cables down this deep. They meant for this submarine to be my coffin. A coffin for the dead. There's no escape.
No!
I think I kind of understand now. What have you been feeling these 10 years? You what? This feeling. Cut off from the world, all alone in a submarine. Sinking slowly toward the bottom of an endless sea. This must be how you felt all along. Aww.
Camilla, wake up!
Oh no.
Lynn?
Oh. Camilla!
Is it true? We're stuck here?
What? Oh,
Aw, she's still so ladylike even in the midst of death.
If my dad were here, I bet he'd save us.
No! It's too dramatic.
Oh, Camilla, I'm so sorry! That's funny. What is it, Sissel? There's something I don't understand. Why would they go through all that trouble of detaching the control room? What? Why didn't they just steal the Temsec fragment and escape if that's what they wanted? Why did they have to jettison your body off into the sea? That's a good question. But I guess it doesn't matter why now. We'll never find it again. We have no idea where it was launched to. Wait a minute! Yes, we do!
Oh yeah, the transmitter.
I will tell you where Detective Jowd is. Or this will tell you where Detective... A present from Inspector White. In White. That's right. Detective Jowd told me to hold on to it for him. And the bullet is still in his person's body in the command room, right? Then we should be able to tell exactly where it is with this. But even if we find out where it is, how do we get there?
We should be able to figure out something out between the three of us with our powers, right, Miss Lynn?
Right. Oh, and wait a minute. What about a torpedo? A torpedo? In any case, it's way too early to give up. Looks like our Detective Jowd is our last hope. Come on, let's get started.
Okay. What to do? Alright, control panel, operate. Ooh, grapes. Why is there grapes in it? Okay. Why is this machine shoving grapes at me? Oh, it's even his little ghosty thingy is still the ghosty thingy. It's not even Sissel anymore. Well, this looks like the private cabin of the top officer, doesn't it? This machine is probably for feeding him grapes while he lies in bed.
Oh, that sounds heavenly.
I've been thinking about this for a while now. But don't you think that country's use of technology is a little off? Says the guy who made a deal with said country. Yeah. Wait a minute, so does that mean he's Ray? You know, the little lamp guy or whatever? I don't know. Anyway, it looks like the arm of his machine is a bit busted. Huh. Here we go. Dial! Ooh. I guess the torpedo room? The torpedo room, huh? There might be another torpedo left there. I'll go check it out.
Oh, I get it. You're gonna use a missile to ram in the control room.
Well, I don't know about ram. We don't want to blow Detective Jowd up, but something like that. We'll climb up to the torpedo room too. Up is definitely safer. Okay, see you there then. Oh, excuse me. Oh, you guys are getting so close. Looks like the torpedoes can be launched manually with these switches. There are 2 tubes, so there should be 1 more left. I guess the first thing we have to do is load it into the tube.
When it comes down to missiles, you can count on me.
I'll enter the coordinates of the command room into the torpedo. And I just turned on the backup power. We gotta be able to use the switches now. Okay, let's try it. Good luck. Alrighty. Is that missile? That's missile, okay. Alright. Ugh. Oh no. I don't think the entire device is broken though. It would probably work just fine if I could just move the switch. I just have to find another way to move it somehow. I can't do it with my powers alone. Can we use... Oh, dang it. Okay, turn the valve? Well, that didn't do anything. What? I can't lower this. Let's talk to Lynn. Maybe she'll tell us what to do. Hey, how's it going there?
I'm just calculating the command room's coordinates now. I have to put a slight offset though. Don't want to blow it up.
I'm sure Detective Jab would appreciate that.
Well, leave this to me. Good luck with loading the missile.
Okay then, thanks. Oh, that's supposed to load the missile. Okay. But I can't... Okay. I don't know where else to go. I can't lower this. I can't dial that. I turned that. That didn't do anything. I guess... Let's go to the engine room. Oh, No, it's not working? Oh, that water possibly damaged my tank. Oh, okay. Oh, we need to get the... Oh, okay, I see. Okay. We need to go to the top officer's private cabin. Oh no, actually I'm not supposed to. Where the fart? Is he still down there? Oh, yeah. Okay, well I'm not supposed to... Where am I supposed to go? Trick time. Okay. I can't lower it. Here, missile.
What happened to these two ladies?
I think that's up to us and our powers.
What?
This is no time to be standing around unsure of ourselves. Will you lend me your strength missile?
Me? Of course I will. Count on it.
Okay. There we go. I needed to talk to him. Haha. No. 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 I'm trying to... There we go. Oh. There you go. Can I lower this? Huh. That didn't do anything. Okay, weird. Okay. There we go. Okay. Telephone. What is this? Emergency light. No, I don't need to switch those. Basketball, wastebasket, baseball. Oh wait. There we go. And then I don't know why I had to switch those. Okay, that didn't do anything. Let's see. I keep forgetting that's his power. It's a switch. Oh, duh. Okay. There we go. Okay, switch. And so I can move it. Maybe this. No. Okay. Now let's try this. There we go. Yay! Did it! I had to switch the two. I knew I would do it. Okay. There we go. The torpedo looks serviceable. Yay! I'll sit on this end too. But something's odd. What is it? The command room. It looks like it's slowly sinking. Sinking? Yeah, it's completely run out of power. I wonder what happened. I don't know, but I guess I'll find out. Right, okay, hop into this missile. I'll launch it for you. Okay, thanks. Alrighty. Whee! I've already set the torpedo course. It'll head towards toward the command room where Detective Jowd is. 12 seconds after launching, it'll pass by the command room for an instant. That instant will be your window of opportunity to jump over to the command room. Okay, got it. And then we'll find a way to come back and save you. That'll probably be my last task tonight. Just hold on until we get back. Aww. Okay, climb on, Missile. Oh, Missile. Missile?
I'm sorry. I can't go.
What?
I just can't. How could I leave? I can't leave Miss Lynn and Miss Camila behind. I can't do it.
Missile.
I swapped the switches on the so the missile can be launched. You'll have to do the rest, Sissel.
Oh no. I can't do it either. I can't ask Missile to come with me after that. I understand exactly how he feels. Alright. I want you to go, Missile.
What? But Miss Lynn.
You staying here won't change our fate. But if you go with Sissel, you might be able to make something happen, and that's our only hope.
But what if that something does happen? I'll never be able to see you again. Never, ever again. Even I can understand that. I couldn't stand that. Don't worry, Missile. Miss Camila. Just knowing you and Sissy can make something happen. I believe in you. I'll be right here waiting for you. We'll see each other then. Don't worry.
Aww.
Miss Camila.
That's a good boy, Missile. Aww. Now, are you ready? Remember, it's 12 seconds after I throw the switch. We're ready. Aww. Sissel? Yeah? We never found out who you really were. But that doesn't matter now. All I know is I'm truly glad I met you tonight. Thank you for everything. And I'm glad I met you, Detective.
But we're gonna see each other again. Right, Sissy? Right, Missile?
That's right. We could promise, little lady.
Of course we will.
I'll never forget you, no matter what happens. Here goes, then. Good luck, friend. Oh my god. Bye! Oh my gosh, you guys! Oh my gosh! Here it is. We got 12 seconds. These 12 seconds are lasting an eternity. I strive to think of a way to save Lynn and the little lady the whole time. But how can a ray of light of hope reach this far down into the deep sea? Before I think of an answer, the 12 seconds are up. Alright. Ooh! Alright. There we go. Yay! That's why there's two of them in there. I was like, why are there two? Detective Jowd!
I bet that big masked man did this. I'm gonna bite him.
You better not. You might break your teeth. The command room has lost power and it's sinking. So I wonder what that masked man is going to do.
Let's talk to Detective Jowd.
Alright, let's do it. What you got to say, Jowd? Sorry for the wait, Detective Jowd. Who are you? Are you Sissel? Please excuse my appearance. I can't believe you made it here. How is Camila? And what about Lynn? Well, it's kind of a long story. Do we have time to tell it? I told Detective Jowd about everything that happened on the submarine, Yelena. So the submarine is badly damaged? Why would he do that to his own submarine? I wish I knew. I know. Whoa. I know. That's not Missile. I know the answer to that one. What are you doing here? Oh my god. What is he doing here? It's because he's afraid of my powers. You followed us? I didn't even notice. It's been 10 long years, Detective Jowd. Are you Yomiel? Who the fart is Yomiel? 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 Why all these weird names, I swear. Okay. Oh my gosh. So you remember me, do you? How could I possibly forget? So that's your real name, huh? Yomiel. That's right. But those people on the Yoana could call you Sissel. That's just an alias I was using for my deal with him. I didn't see any need to tell them my real name. Could you do me a favor? Would you let me ask you some questions? I've been trying to find out my true identity all night. Sure, go ahead. I'm sure there's plenty we could still tell you, right, Detective Zhao? Right.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm gonna keep. Let's just ask about these questions and I'll end the episode. Let me get some water real quick.
Alright, about Yomiel. 10 years ago, you were a top systems engineer, weren't you?
Systems engineer? What's that? By the way, I'm a top Pomeranian, you know.
Well, it's kind of hard to explain to a dog, but it's a person who's good at using computers. I don't mean to brag, but I was one of the best in the industry. That's how I got roped into joining that project. Project? What project? It was a project aimed at reorganizing the nation's top secret information. The goal was to build a new system using multi-dimensional program theory. I was asked to join the project by an agent of the government.
It doesn't sound like something a top Pomeranian would know anything about.
To me, it sounded like another challenging job. Huh. However, this project was also the target of a secret plot. I bet you can imagine the kind of crime the nation's top secrets might attract. I never thought of, for the life of me, I'd ever have to deal with spies. But it was never made public. But every organization in the country moved on to this one. And then one day, the name of a certain programmer emerged as a suspect. No. I was the guy who built the core of the system. The police arrested you, and then that incident happened. He escaped from the interrogation room and took little Lynn as a hostage. By the way, Detective Zhao, when was it that I was proven innocent? About 6 months after your death. I'm so sorry, Yomiel.
Oh no. Oh, oh no. Oh.
10 years ago.
Wee. Oh, ow.
Oh, I can just feel it in the back. My soul was split from my body and I lost everything. I was sealed in eternal darkness. I existed in this world. No question about that. But nobody noticed my presence. Wow. What good were my powers? They didn't help anybody. Not even the passage of time could heal my pain. In fact, it only made it worse. I wanted to disappear. But I wasn't even allowed to do that. The way Lynn described it is exactly right. Sinking slowly toward the bottom of an endless sea. An overwhelming feeling of loneliness and despair. And I wanted all of you to suffer what I was suffering. And so that's why you murdered Alma. That's right. I wanted you to know what it was like to lose everything you ever cared about. I wanted you to feel the same pain I felt. What? But it was the twisted wish of a mind poisoned by infinite loneliness. And then, as I was plotting my revenge, I had an idea. I came up with a plan to use these powers of mine to make a deal.
A deal?
Oh no. There's something I just don't understand about that deal. I'm sure your powers would be very valuable to them, but what would you get out of the deal? A new life. Life? I asked them for 2 conditions. Number 1 was that they help me with my revenge plot. And the second was a rebirth for me. Rebirth? A new beginning, eh? I didn't care if it was a fake life or an artificial life. I just wanted a physical receptacle for my soul, a name, an identity. An everyday life. I wanted to grow old in a society that would accept me. And finally, I wanted to die surrounded by a loving family. That's the kind of life I asked them for. A completely man-made life. That's right. I knew I couldn't hope for anything more than that. To make it all come true, I knew it would take a lot of money and a lot of power. That's why I decided to ask a national government to help me. And their response in the end was betrayal. Well, crap! Okay, one more betrayal and then we'll end the episode. They were making their moves as much more carefully than I suspected. They sent spies to this country and researched my powers on their own. And they even figured out what Temsik was all about. And you had no idea they were doing all this. Not at all. I was a fool. So then, why did they go all the trouble of making a deal with you? Why didn't they just steal a hunk of the Temsik meteorite from the park? They couldn't. Huh? Why couldn't they? After the manipulator incidents, research was conducted in this country too. Huh. A report was submitted to the government about the source of the manipulator's power. By Inspector Cabanella and Yield Pigeon Guy, eh? At first, the government didn't believe the report. But then they decided to put the park under surveillance, just in case. Surveillance, huh? It just looks like an ordinary peaceful park, but there are armed agents there at all times. Son of a duck! Don't tell me that old leaflet guy is one of them. No, not him. He's just a plain old odd person. Oh, okay, good. I was about to say, are you serious? That park is like a silent battlefield on an international scale. So that's why they couldn't steal the Temsik meteorite. And lately, under the pretense of building a housing site, they've been working on a plan to destroy that park in order to secure the Temsik meteorite. So that's it, eh? So the upshot of your grand deal was this, eh? Yeah. It's the ending I deserve. But at least there's one thing you must be happy about. What's that? You've managed to seal me away at the bottom of the sea forever. Well, shall we get started? Started with what? Bringing Detective Jowd back to life, of course. What? What good will that do now?
But we promised. We promised Miss Lena and Miss Camila we'd save them.
And we can't do that without you, Detective Jowd. Huh? I've been guided by fate tonight to this place. I won't give up now. Alright, fine. Let's see where it leads us. Come on, Yomiel. Here we go then. Back to 4 minutes before your death. We will rewind time in the next episode. So thank you guys so very much for watching, and I feel like we're coming to a close with this game. Oh, this is a long episode, so I hope you enjoyed it, and I have a feeling maybe this will be the next episode will be the finale. I don't know, we'll see. So thank you guys so again very much for watching, and if no one's told you that they love you today, I do. Bye.